Hey, what's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. Okay, so tonight I'm going to be talking about Domo Wilson. She just dropped this new track where she is blasting Crissy and she is spilling all the tea. And I'm like, okay, I started getting DMs. Have you heard the song? Have you heard the song? To where I'm like, you know what? Let me check out this song. Let me see what's going on. And so I'm going to be going over some of this song with you guys while on live. I heard about a minute of it, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm just about to go live. I'm about to go live, and we're going to react to this song together. Because a minute in, and I was like, oh, Domo, baby, what is going on? So anyways, I'm not going to play the audio. A lot of you guys have already heard it. So I'm just going to go over pretty much what it says, because it's like a lyric video, so it says like the lyrics on the screen. So yeah, so when it first starts off though, I will play this part. When it first starts off, she just starts off with a boom, like bam.
Why do bitches lie so much? I'm really trying to figure that shit out, and I really can't figure it out.
I'm going to read over the lyrics of what it says, and I'm going to go over it with you guys. It's some stuff that, I don't know. I'm going to tell you guys exactly how I feel about it, and we're just going to go from there. So she says, should have left you where I met you, B. You effed up. You hit the jackpot with me. B, you lucked up. And I'm like, oh, shoot. She is taking it there. I'm like, okay, baby, you taking it there. So then she says, but you wanted other B's, got me effed up. Now you got me over here screaming F love. You never loved me, and I seen it. I seen it in your eyes though. I was dumb enough believing all your lies, ho. Said she was just a friend, but now she's in your thighs, yo. I tried to turn a effing hoe into a wife, bro. Damn B, you then effed up bad. Gonna be ringing up my phone when you see what you had. And I'ma block, scan, delete, and say, oops, my bad. And when she effing breaks your heart, I hope you cry and you sad. So that's part of the song, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I think, okay? Okay, a lot of people, I see them around the internet, they automatically call Crissy all these horrible names for ending a relationship that they both said that they were over. They both said that they came to a conclusion, they tried out this relationship and it didn't work. Out of their own mouths, they both also said before the world knew, they had been over and done for a year. So I'm like, all right, and I understand sometimes it takes certain people a little bit longer to get over situations than others. And so when Domo first released her first video where she was blasting Crissy's business, I didn't really think that it was her place to blast her business. I felt like when Crissy wanted to come forward and say what she wanted to say, that was on her time. But I did not judge Domo because I understood that having feelings, certain things can trigger you. And I was like, what I'm saying? I'm not judging her. Everybody deals with stuff different. This is somebody that she loved. And so a lot of people, they started to talk about Crissy. They automatically started taking sides. And from my point of view, I never viewed Crissy how everybody else viewed Crissy. I'm just like, she just looked like she fed up and tired of y'all trying to dictate her life to me. I never really took it the way that a majority of you guys take it. A lot of people, they bash Crissy and they talk about her and they say oh, she just used Domo, and oh, she just, wanted the fame from her, and she just wanted to come up and all this stuff. But I'm like, the only person that I see continuing to milk the situation is Domo. That's just my feelings on it. It is what it is. I'm going to finish reading some more of, this stuff, because she reveals a lot of things in this song. So I'm going to continue to read some of these lyrics. So the next thing she says, I hope she uses you for money. Hope she sucks you dry. I hope she leaves you and don't tell you. You won't understand why. I hope she texting other bees while you laying at night. I hope you crying every day while she playing your life. I was blind. Everybody told me what it was, but I ain't effing listen because I thought I was in love. I wish I never met you, B. You effing killed my buzz. You ain't have a effing reason. You play me because you could. Go on and talk your ish. Said I ain't do a thing for you, girl. You soft as ish. Stop effing walking around bougie like you brought the ish I fucking gave you. What you got, B? You off as ish. She said, switching up when you got your own, girl, leave me alone. Say you grown, playing on my phone, gon' end up alone. Cause every time that I come over, you be trying to but you got a girlfriend, be you wild as fuck. So basically she's saying that, every time she come over there, Crissy is trying to sleep with her. And, she's blasting her saying, like, you over here parading to the internet acting like you all in love. But lo and behold, you over here trying to sleep with me when I come around and things like that. Which, I mean, I don't know. Let me finish reading it because, I don't know. I don't trust you. Look at what you're doing to your girl. Yeah, you showing her off, but trying to lick my pearl. And when I effing decline, you claim that she's your world. And how you never ever felt this with no other girl. And then after she calls her bitch, she calls her out her name several times. Like she calls her out of her name. She calls her a lot of bitches in this song. But anyways, she says, I'm effing tired of you, ho. I really wanted to be proud of you, ho. They see your colors because your attitude, ho. You never showed no effing gratitude, yo. And honestly, in the colors that people see is me honestly viewing the situation as Crissy tried to live for her fans' approval and opinion for a very long time. And I feel like she's at the point where she know what pissed Domo off. So she's taunting her. So she's like, this gets under your skin. Anytime I show her off, this gets under your skin. So I'm going to keep doing it. I don't think that Crissy really I think that she's like one of the type of level of petty. Like, you keep on coming for me. I'm really I'm going to hurt you, but I'm going to be petty. And I'm going to get under your skin with stuff that's going to bother you because you're very bothered by what I have to say. So, with all that fake ish, girl, you ain't ish. You don't make ish. I'm patient because karma coming for you and I'm waiting. You baking, you smoking now, girl, like damn. You changing your faces like what you own, girl. You acting basic. You wasted from every Friday to every Monday. You tainted, hoping you change, girl, like maybe someday. Erase it because what we had, girl, it wasn't nothing. You said I was so easy to get over. Be you fronting. I was blind. Everybody told me what it was, but I ain't effing listen because I thought I was in love. I wish I never met you, B. You effing killed my buzz. You ain't have a effing reason. You played me because you could. I guess this is the chorus. I'm skimming through this. Okay, you say I'm weird? Question mark. Somebody come get this weird A, B. For some years, you said you felt nothing, B. You ain't ish, B. Cheers. B, F you. To your future, if you had one, you really are the mad one. Texting me, you hate me, and your new girl is amazing, and you gonna have a baby, and she moving in. That's crazy. Okay. Back with her a week later, that's foul, but I'm not gonna do ish because karma coming around. While I'm catching flights and booking ish, you bumping around. I would be happy, but you treat me like a bum on the ground. You said that's what you would never do. YouTube with another. You've been acting effing shady ever since you got a lover. And you claiming that you love her and you putting her out. Don't be surprised when she leave you when she get all the clout. And then she called her another bitch. She called her out her name again. I was blind. Everybody told me what it was, but I ain't effing listen. I guess this is the chorus again. She killed her buzz. Let's see. I wish I never met you. Okay, so that's pretty much the song. And again, I feel like, yes, she's entitled to feel how she feels. Yes, Crissy maybe hurt her. And I understand. But if we're going off of what Domo said out of her own mouth, she said that the relationship ended over a year ago. So we're now a year after the fact of the relationship being dead. And then the fans, we didn't find out that the relationship had been over for a year until they made that video. So at the point that they made the video, the relationship had already been dead, according to them, out of their mouth. So if the relationship has already been dead, I get that she's hurt, but I don't get to the point that she is, I don't know, almost it's turning out to her to be the victim. Like, I feel like she is milking every situation to make herself look like the victim when she's actually, I don't look at her like a victim according to, what she said out of her mouth. But I'm going to see what y'all saying in the comment section. Angelique says, well, it takes two people to create a failed relationship. Why is this so skewed against Crissy? I think it's so skewed against Crissy because everybody, they take a side. So they immediately take a side. So it looks like Domo was the more popular one and Crissy just did her wrong. And so everybody just took a side without realizing what is actually being said. They said that the relationship been dead. Beautiful Girl says, Domo is not milking no situation. You should go to Crissy page. You will see who milking the situation. I actually did go to Crissy page and I did see the video that she has with her new bae. And like I said, I feel like after Domo keeps slandering her and trying to make people go against her, make people not like her for moving on, I feel like she at a point where she like, F it, I'm gonna live my life and not tiptoe around y'all, and I'm gonna be petty. Since she blasted my life and she telling y'all all of this stuff, then I'm gonna be petty and really piss y'all off. That's how I feel. And I'm like, girl, do you? I don't look at her like milking the situation, because if she was, she would be trying to expose this and that. She would be trying to bring up this whole situation. I don't see her as milking the situation. That's just my opinion. At the end of the day, we are not in their situation. We did not live in the house. We don't know what was said behind closed doors. I seen the video with Domo where she said that she used to verbatim tell Crissy that she ain't gonna be nothing without her. And this was before she decided to expose that Crissy had moved on and everything like that. So I think, honestly, I don't think that either one of them is innocent in this situation. I feel like at this point, Domo is dragging this a little bit. And now that it is to the point of a song, it's like, normally in most cases you would see an artist and you would see like a rapper, and then when they vent on social media, my first response is, you need to put your passion in a song, like take it to the music. When I see like Nicki Minaj clapping back, or like different people like clapping back at each other, I always think to myself like, like put it on wax and, vent that way, because that's where I would most rather hear an artist express themselves versus like petty clapbacks on social media and things like that. When it comes to this song, this is the best that Domo has sounded ever to me sonically, like on a record. It's just that this particular record, I feel like it was like really disrespectful, like highly disrespectful. So that's just my opinion on it. I think that at this moment, I like Domo more than I like Crissy, but I have to be real and I have to say how I feel, even in situations where I like the person. At this point, it's looking like Domo is trying to fall more into the victim role. And I feel like both of them have faults in the relationship. I think that Domo is a very, 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 like, she has like this magnetic personality, and she's like more bubbly, and she's like more interesting to watch and things like that. But I feel like as far as their relationship, when I watched the video that Domo had made, and she talked about how she was insecure about certain things and how she was in the relationship, I was like, I kind of understand how a person kind of could get fed up with that, because in the video where Domo was talking about, and she exposed that Crissy had moved on, and she exposed that, all of Crissy's business and everything like that, because she wanted to get it off her chest. In that video, she talked about how she would change for Crissy, and she would change who she was for Crissy. And at some point, just me, I'd rather be with somebody who's authentically them versus just trying to people please me and they're not really, happy in who they are. I understood why Crissy would kind of fall out of love with that situation, and a baby changes the dynamic. So when I looked at this situation, I don't judge Domo. Like when she first made that video, I didn't think that it was her place to blast Crissy's business, but at the same time, I understand that you're hurt and everybody deals with things differently, and if she wanted to get it off her chest, then hey, she got it off her chest. But once the situation started to drag and drag and drag and drag, then I'm like, bro, even though I like Domo and I prefer her over Crissy because Crissy is boring, I don't think that Crissy should get the backlash that she gets. I think that when people make claims and they say, Domo knows exactly what she's doing, she knows that this is going to make people look at Crissy some type of way, she knows. At first, I didn't think that that's what type of time she was on. I didn't think that that was her goal. But now as time goes on and she sees how the fans are picking sides and she continues to bash and slander and keeps on trying to do stuff like that, I kind of view it differently. And that's with me liking her. Like, I actually prefer her more. I just don't agree with how she's going about it. Even though I think that artists should put their emotions in songs, this particular song, it was just a tad disrespectful. Like, she's calling her a bitch every other word. And if Crissy was to blast Domo, she's like the Chris Sales in this situation. Like, everybody would be down her throat. And I just don't like the unfairness when these couples break up. That's the kind of part that I don't like. I went live and I was going in detail about this. And once I looked back at it, I didn't really like how what I was saying came off, because I'm like, kind of looking back at it, it would look like I don't really like Domo, and I do like Domo. Like, I actually prefer Domo. I just don't like how it's being dragged out, and I don't like the victim card. Like, I understand that everybody has a point in time where they've been hurt, they've been in their feelings, but when you're like purposely like staying in the victim role, I kind of look at that a certain kind of way. But that's just my opinion. Everybody's entitled to feel and say and think what they feel. I have the ability to like somebody but not like something that they do. And so that's kind of what I wanted to kind of reiterate in this situation. I think that this is the best that she's ever sounded. I can never listen to any of Damo's music because for me, they don't really sound good. This song, like, she's flowing the beat, she's riding the beat, like, she really like sonically sounds good. Just the verbiage is quite disrespectful to me. That's just my opinion. But you guys let me know what you think about this song. I want to hear what you guys think about it. Leave your comments below. And I know most of the internet, y'all side with Domo. I don't think that either of them are innocent, honestly. I think that Crissy got a level of petty that I feel like, shit, that's how I be sometimes. Like, when people talk shit, I'm going to show you in my actions rather than going back and forth with you. But at the end of the day, they have a child together. A lot of people also, and I was about to wrap this up, but another thought came to my mind. A lot of people in this situation forget that there's a child involved in between this situation. And a lot of people automatically say, well, Domo birthed the baby, so she just needs to take the baby from Crissy. I think that that's jacked up. They both had an agreement to make this child, and even if it's not her biological child, they made an agreement to be parents together. And that's the same thing as when a person has a baby biologically. Y'all have this child together, and just because the relationship doesn't work out doesn't mean that it's okay to just rip the child from the other person. Like, oh, I don't like you no more, so I'm just going to take this baby from you that you grew to love. I don't think that that's cool, but y'all can feel how y'all feel, and y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. All right, guys, that's all for this video. I don't know. But again, thank y'all for tuning in. Those of you who did not make this live video, be sure to leave your thoughts, comments below. because I know, y'all feel a certain way. Do you think that her song was warranted? Like, a lot of people are saying like Crissy was using her. So do you think that it's okay for her to, call her bitches and do all the things that she said in the song and constantly air out her business? Or do you think that at this point she should take a different approach? She talked about seeing a therapist. Maybe she should confide more in her therapist and less on social media. What do y'all think about this? Let's talk about it in the comments. All right, guys, that's all for this video. Until next time, peace.